Welcome back to Swiler's Rugby Club in St. John's, Newfoundland. It's the 2025 Canada Games. The Nova Scotia flag waving proudly in front of me as Team Nova Scotia in the dark jerseys will take on Team Alberta in white and blue. No, wave that flag louder, buddy. Keep it high. Looks good to me. Nova Scotia versus Alberta, final women's sevens game of the day, game number 31 on this pitch of the day, if you can believe it.
We made it.
Not yet, 2 games left. My name is Matt Little. Seth Hyde is alongside me. We just finished a fantastic game between Newfoundland and Labrador and Yukon on the men's side, so the crowd's starting to thin out a little bit now as the Newfoundlanders make their way out. But still, lots of folks in the stands to take in this one. And Nova Scotia attacking left to right. They will kick off to start the match, and here we go. Ball bounces in front and taken by Team Alberta. Stiff arm in there as they try to find ways to move forward. Trying to rumble up. Alberta will now pitch out. Ball over the top, pass makes it, and some daylight here on the rush. Alberta heading in, here comes the defender, can she take her down? She will not get there in time. Alberta in for the try.
Well, that's the first conceded point that Nova Scotia have allowed on the women's side, and Alberta just beating them to the punch. I mean, a nice hustle there by number 7 on Nova Scotia, Allison McLean, to try her best to get back, but Kayla McLean puts it down for the try. So the battle of the McLeans there. One had to come out on top, the one that spells it M-A-C over the one that, oh no, they both spell it M-A-C. My apologies, thought one of them was M-C-L-E-A-N.
No relation, I'm sure.
No, well, you never know. This is Newfoundland and Labrador where everybody knows everybody, so this would be the perfect place for them to find out their cousins somewhere down the line.
Possible. Alberta puts it back into play. Nova Scotia will chase it into the backfield. Alberta coming. Big hit back there as Alberta applying all kinds of early pressure here against Team Nova Scotia. Alberta going out to the far side. Oh, big tackle by Nova Scotia as Amy Gunn wraps up her charge and gets her down. Alberta coming through the middle. Can they get over the line? Yes, that's a try. Alberta scores again. Ogoke scoring for Team Alberta. And less than 2 minutes in, they're up 12.
Well, Gemma Ogoke off to a wonderful start here at these Canada Summer Games. She had a great game. Never scored a try yet, but she was all over the pitch in Alberta's first game of the day today. And now she's got herself a try, so it's a day completed for her. Capped off pretty nicely.
Not done yet. We've only played 2 minutes of this match. Still plenty to go. Alberta starting things off hot. Nova Scotia with it here, looking to get out of their own end of the field, but all wrapped up. Great tackle by Wolbaum. Nova Scotia still in control. And here they come. Nova Scotia moving forward on that far wing. Big tug of the jersey with the pull down. And here's Alberta looking to come through the middle. Nice back pass. Alberta trying to get space going forward is Kutch. We end up with a pile. Alberta will move the ball back. Oh, has to hurdle a teammate. Good quick move, and she's turned the corner. Alberta rumbling toward the end zone. Nova Scotia hustling back. Can they prevent the try? No.
Ruby Lastiwaka Is that how you say
We
it?
apologize for that.
That was my best go of that last name. Doesn't take away of how nice of a try that was. Hurdling her own teammate. Who is that? Saquon Barkley out there for Alberta.
Nothing on the kick, but that's okay. Alberta with 3 tries already in the game. And Lestiqua.
Oh, there we go. Sounds like a good song, too, you know?
4 minutes gone here in the opening half as Nova Scotia receives another kick. Team Nova Scotia pitching out toward the end line here. Good chance to go and getting moving now. Look at her go. 2 sevens chasing down the field and great hustle to get back and pull down McLean. I thought Allison McLean was gone. I'm sure a lot of folks from Nova Scotia thought so as well. But Alberta hustles in, makes that tackle. Kutch bringing down her 7 counterpart. Alberta trying to fight through again, pulled down. Back up and moving Alberta. Ogoke. Ball is tossed back. Alberta will jump on the ball on the ground and maintain possession. Alberta in the white uniforms with the blue trim. Nova Scotia, the two-tone blue. With their brand new logo for both the men's and women's Winter and Summer Canada Games. And Alberta's free again. A look over the shoulder. The defender's coming in hot.
Whoa!
And a second tackle. Alberta will flip it over. Will they get over the line? Referee right there on top of things. Hasn't signaled yet.
The padding of the upright playing some nice defense there for Nova Scotia.
Alberta still there. Nova Scotia standing up on the line. This time Alberta's in for the try. Great perseverance from Alberta.
And I think that was Ruby Lestiqua again. That time nailed the name. There we go. She's got 2 tries in this one. And Alberta really shocked us here. We thought that this would be a closer game from the scoreboard point of view.
Well, it's not over yet, but we've played nearly the first half. And Alberta up 22-0 on Team Nova Scotia. Some subs being made. Checking into the match, Emily Plant, number 2 for Team Alberta. Got to keep those legs fresh. Certainly not as hot as it was in the morning and in the early afternoon right now. Things have cooled down in the evening with the sun beginning to set late in the day. The flags are all flying in behind the goalposts to our left side. It's a beautiful sight on a beautiful summer night. Nowhere else you'd rather be than St. John's, Newfoundland.
Couldn't agree more. We love our city.
Ball sent in from the sidelines, and we end up with a pile. Alberta pitches it into the backfield, trying to move forward. Ball pops loose, and Nova Scotia will pick it up on the one hop. Nova Scotia doing a good job pulling forward and protecting that ball into the chest. As soon as I say it, but they do pick it up off the ground, and the referee says knock on. And that'll do it for half number 1. 22-0 Alberta over Nova Scotia through the opening 7 minutes of play here. The final game of women's rugby sevens on day number 1 of this competition for rugby sevens. It's 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday for rugby sevens. It's fast, it's intense. And this is game number 31.
Well, it's been a large day here for not only us, but also these athletes. Playing 3 games today is not an easy feat, especially in such a hard-hitting sport like rugby sevens.
No, as much as us commentators have been here all day long calling every game, men's or women's, no matter which province or territory was playing, that is nothing compared to the athletes that are down there going as hard as they possibly can. Again, it's been a very hot day The conditions have been borderline brutal to be playing out there for, and these men and women have been going so hard the entire time. It is really, really fantastic. I've just been in awe of them the entire time we've been playing alongside here. We've got this one, and then we've got one more left in men's rugby sevens that will come up after this second half between Nova Scotia and Alberta. Nova Scotia will head back to receive. Alberta will kick to start off the second half. Seth's already mentioned a couple times, it's been a good day at the games for Nova Scotia. They've picked up a whole bunch of medals today.
Picked up 8, 4 of them gold. So half of those medals being gold medals shows the true quality of Team Nova Scotia. They like to win.
Now Alberta, clearly they like to win as well. Trying to go out wide, pulled down. That ball just hopped up on a prayer. It does find a teammate, but the referee has closed things down. Just 26 seconds in as we get a scrum here in the second half. The ladies will line up 3 aside.
Well, there's been so many people that have stuck around all day here today, whether they're volunteering or not, whether they're employed or not, whether they're playing or not. I've seen so many people that have just been here all day, just enjoying the nice weather, taking in the highest level sports in our country. And it's amazing to see that everyone, especially the locals here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, are enjoying the Canada Summer Games.
Team Nova Scotia in control out of that scrum. Trying to pitch out to the wing. Ball gets dropped, but picked back up. And a knock on again, says the official. And she's going to set them up in another scrum. It'll be Alberta to play it in. It's a very precise science to placing this ball into the scrum and getting it to come out the way you want. With 6 players locked together, pushing in there. Now Alberta does pull it off. Good stiff arm and a nice toss back. Alberta looking for some daylight, puts the shoulder in. Can she get over the line? No. Brought down just before. Second attempt for Alberta. Falling forward. This one is over the line. The referee has to see if the ball was actually touched down. And it was not. Over the line, but you need downward pressure on the ball. It's got to be, the try is something you have to try to do. It's not good enough to just flop over that line. So no more points for Alberta yet as they lock up at another scrum just outside that goal line. Ball picked up by Nova Scotia. Looking to carry it out. Can they beat the last attacker or the last defender? No, taken down.
Oh, that was off the ball there.
Big judo throw. Alberta looking to come forward into a wall. Might be the final women's match of the day. The athletes out there might be tired, but they are hitting hard still. Absolutely intense as the referee calls for the substitutions to be made. Onto the pitch for Alberta. Number 1, Sydney Tasic, entering the match. A little over 3 minutes gone here in the second half. As those scrum halves square up again. Nova Scotia ball. And they waste little time heading downfield. Nova Scotia picking the ball up off the turf. Looking for a little open space and finds some. Fakes the pass, then makes it, but it's up over top of the head. Willis Glasgow was up for it, but was unable to pull it in. Alberta trying to charge forward, but all wrapped up and pulled down by Culligan. Alberta still here, coming forward again. Pitch out to the wing and wrapped up one more time and brought down. Nova Scotia takes it away. Working the ball well. And finally pulled down as Feeney was stopped. 4.5 minutes gone as the referee's whistle goes again. Nova Scotia will get things going. Number 10, Claire Bennett. Skying that one up and out.
That'll go down to the practice field down there.
So the ball out, and we'll get a throw in here and some more aerial antics. It's Willis Glasgow going to go up for Nova Scotia. Hanrahan for Alberta. Looks like Willis Glasgow came down with that, but everybody right on top of one another. Absolutely no room to operate, and it's Alberta ball. Team Alberta heading toward the wing. Ball was dropped, and another knock-on, says the referee. Some more subs being made, 2 for each team. Kate Gaudry and Amy Gunn coming back into the match for Team Nova Scotia.
It'll be Maya North for Alberta, and it looks like Chanel Mann coming in as well.
Yep, number 3, you nailed it, Seth. Just 1:15 to go before we hit the 7. Ball came loose out of the scrum. Nova Scotia had played it in, but Alberta came out with it. Alberta, good flip out wide. Nova Scotia just trying to cling on. And they do, dragging down the ball carrier. Alberta will dig it back out. They were on the left wing. Now through the middle. Good movement and charging through. There comes North. Maya North heading due south, but she gets in and makes the try for Alberta. Make it 27-0 for the team in white and blue.
Well, that's Maya North's first try of the Canada Summer Games. And like you said, she did it on the south side of the pitch. What a shame.
So Alberta will kick off one more time. We've passed 7 minutes here in the second half. Ball up in the air. Nova Scotia will come in, make the catch. Trying to drive forward with Shaw. Nova Scotia moving forward with the ball. They'll get it back to Shaw. She'll flip it out to a teammate. Can she get by that last defender? Trying to get the stiff arm in there, but both of them go down. Nova Scotia trying to protect the ball. Oof, easier said than done as players end up thrown to the grass one more time. Alberta comes up with a loose ball. Alberta tackled before they got very far. They'll send it into the backfield and now look for space. And Alberta turning on the Jets, trying to go. The defender's with her. Stride for stride, but she's going to lose the race. Alberta in. Kaya McLean ends the game for Alberta with a try.
Well, that's just wonderful from Kyla McLean. That's her second try of this game. She opened up the game, and now she's going to finish the game with a try. Great full circle moment from her.
So we'll get the kick to make the final score. Through the uprights, it's good, and it's 36-0. Team Alberta defeats Team Nova Scotia here in the final women's preliminary matchup of the day. Great action in women's rugby sevens all day long.